my soul down along the streets of Jacksonville. May the sun shine down
So why are you asking questions that you already You can't read?
Neither could Muhammad. That's the miracle. The miracle is he couldn't read and he actually was given a message. That's why it's a miracle. He didn't read or write. He just attended Christian churches and synagogues, and he used to go to a mountain and have spiritual, and then that's when Gabriel appeared to him, because it's in the apocalypse. The scroll on the back and side, the cow. It's going to hear that on the thing. No, don't curse. That'll give him. That'll give.
No, but seriously, if you can't read, there are lots of primary source videos that you can watch.
I don't know the melody. I'm trying to figure out.
Oh my God.
Imagine there's no heaven, easy if you try. No hell below us, above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Now I was on the cell earlier telling someone about the message. This is most people are into fortune and fame in the age of greed we're in. I'm not into that. I'm into the message, which is kind of odd, because the message is what will sustain you. The greed and the money, and it blinds people to actually in the end it's nothing, because we all pass away with the money. But the message to me is more important than getting a bunch of fame and a bunch of money like superstars do. So I'm basically America's Woody Guthrie, and I got all these music videos up, and I'm gonna make a music video to this. I'm gonna put a soundtrack, Jacksonville, 1984, about a song I wrote about police brutality back in 1984. It's recorded on an album called Ramble in 1980. It's sold worldwide, but nobody buys it. So because I'm too much into the message. So is that good?
Yeah, it was good.
I got to figure out the melody. Next time I'll have the melody. You were talking about how people, when they get threatened with, they have some sort of belief about something, and it might not be all that true. It might be a lie, and immediately they feel like they're under attack, and so they'll get violent with you, right?
Right. I think a big part, of being human, as I was saying before, is identity. And I think that when people feel like their identity is being attacked, which in this case is their American identity, or even their whiteness, is under attack, then they feel threatened, because it is a big part of our, being human. But unfortunately, you do have to separate yourself from that, from what you consider to be your identity, and do what's right. Because at the end of the day, we're all individual humans. We should all.
Yeah, they have to. They don't understand. You get off into an identity, you start missing out that you're human.
Exactly.
And then that's when that comes in. They're all of a sudden Supermen,
Exactly.
and none of us are.
Right. They'll live and die for.
No matter how much you work out, how big you get, I'll knock you down.
Truly.
Because I've been in many physical fights with dudes, through my life.
Over there.
50. No, I had a very colorful life. I'm 65. I've been locked up quite a few times, where I had to physically fight people and stuff. In the jail institutions, so I had to defend myself, but I had a few altercations out in the real world too, because that comes up. After that gets into you, you kind of people get drawn to it because they pick that up, and then you keep getting into fights. And I don't want to fight. I'd rather not do that. It's usually always them that hits first. It's usually the other. I should have been filming that better. I was like, no, I had this like over there. I doing since 1977. I watched the First Amendment get eroded. Started in the 80s, and now it's not respected at all. The Second Amendment is more important.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And so, you know, they're doing this like on this. So it's an occupational hazard. The police, when you sing out on the street. I've been dealing with. I've been arrested a few times by the police. You know, they say, can't do it here. Right? Handcuffed in New York. They handcuffed me for 24 hours in New York when I was street singing. You know, the police. They're not on our side. No. They're there to protect property in the devil's world, not the spiritual.
Yeah.
Some of them try. They have too many temptations. You know.
Yeah.
We have temptations of our own, you know, but I don't, you know, I've been I'm in the Vietnam era. I was scarred in institutions, getting beat up and beating up people. I'm kind of a bully too. I'm not an ultimate bully, but I'll bully someone.
I got people in and out of this driveway. You guys have honk over? Now, bro, we'll make it drop. We gotta clear the driveway.
And the Iron Dome. Free Palestine. Take all the security and make it a free place again. You know, they put people in prison on the.
We're down around some corner. A drunkard of the town.
Oh, he said something that was real, about the genocide. He said that you don't have to call it genocide, but I feel sorry for you. We're going to get through this. His sermon says, you don't have to call it genocide, was his sermon. But those that don't, the churches don't call it, and all this, in the end, I feel sorry for you. Because that was his message of the sermon. I was talking to somebody earlier on the L about how he was a houseless guy too. He understood it. He says, you know, he says, you know, oh, the Statue of Liberty, that's to make you think. They're totally opposite of what they do, because we're not run by, they say it's a democracy, but we're run by the oligarchy. It's been taken over by them. It's always been that way. Yeah, you know, and they and then they do that to keep people stupid. Saying, oh, liberty and all that. Yeah, where's our liberty? We're exceptional. In a way, we're a lot. I was talking about the British Empire. The first Brits would say the sun never sets on the empire. We doubled our empire after the Iraq War, doubled our military, but we have our empire all over the world. Yet we are dishonest about it. No, we don't have an empire. We're just in America. You know? What's worse? The British Empire at least would go, British Empire never sucks. So maybe America should say, well, you know, sun never sets.
Free, free Palestine!
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 From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
No more money for Israel's crime!
Chicago, make some noise! We're out here today outside of Dick Durbin's residence because he's continued to back a genocide. How do you feel about that, Chicago? Dick Durbin, you can't hide!
Dick Durbin, you can't hide!
You are funding genocide!
You are funding genocide!
Dick Durbin, you can't hide!
Dick Durbin. Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
And today we're here to make clear to Dick Durbin, not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
Not another nickel, not another dime!
No more money for Israel's crime!
No more money for Israel's crimes!
Not a penny, not a dollar!
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 We won't pay for Gaza's slaughter!
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 Not a penny, not a dollar!
Not a penny, not a dollar!
We won't pay for Gaza's slaughter!
We won't pay for Gaza's slaughter!
Not a penny, not a dollar!
Not a penny!
From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. We won't take it anymore. This is genocide, not war. This is genocide, not war. We won't take it anymore. We won't take it anymore. This is genocide, not war. This is genocide, not war. We won't take it anymore. We won't take it anymore. This is genocide, not war. Bombing Gaza is a crime. 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 Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Bombing Gaza is a crime. Bombing Gaza is a crime. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Ethnic cleansing is a crime. Ethnic cleansing is a crime. Free, free Palestine. Free, free.
Come back, Jesus, consume the flood, blot out the sun, turn the moon to blood. You got to hurry, 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 get in touch with the Son of God. You got to hurry, 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 where time is drawing near. You got to hurry, 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 get in touch with the Son of God. You got to hurry, 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 time is drawing near.
Everyone that's out here, the news media are more upset at this chant. They're more upset about from the river to the sea than they are about our own genocide, about the 30,000 lives that are lost. They're more upset about from the river to the sea. So you know what we will do? We will continue to chant until Palestine is liberated. So let's be loud and clear so the media hears us. And for
They don't want us to care about our own humanity.
To the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine
Get some honey into her vocals.
Palestine will be free! Alright, Chicago, make some noise! Chicago, how are you feeling today? My name is Nick Shoes, and I'm with the U.S. Palestinian Community Network, one of the 6 orgs of the Chicago Coalition for Justice in Palestine. Like Manak had said, we're out here outside of Senator Durbin's house for a reason, to make sure not just him, but his neighbors know that we know he has continuously funded the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians while he has been in office. Say shame! Shame! 2 weeks ago, CJP had car caravans traveling throughout the Chicagoland area, shutting it down.
Courage!
Like
Courage!
Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky, and of course, Senator Dick Durbin. To our surprise, as we arrived to Durbin's residence, he had just parked his car and was walking in with gifts for Christmas for his family.
Oh, immoral to celebrate while people are being murdered.
He did not speak to us of his own free will. Instead, he turned his face away from us and tried to sneak into the building before anyone could notice. And then afterwards told us that he didn't duck and dodge us. We called bullcrap. That day he had the audacity to tell me, a Palestinian Christian, that he was there to celebrate Christmas with his 4-year-old granddaughter, knowing all too well that Christmas was canceled in Bethlehem. During all his time in office, Dick Durbin passed legislation that sent billions of dollars of military aid to Israel. Yet
Study war no more.
2 weeks ago, he claimed he had no power to pass any legislation to meet our demands, to condition an end aid to Israel. He never committed to putting any legislation that would identify Israel as an apartheid state, or even call what's happening in Gaza right now a genocide. He bragged about being the first senator to call for a ceasefire, but again, that is something that came with conditions. And I said this 2 weeks ago, I'll say it today, and I'll say it till my dying breath. You do not pause a genocide, you do not pause a genocide, you do not condition an end to the genocide, you end it and end it unconditionally, and anything less is betrayal to the Palestinian liberation movement and to the Palestinian constituents in Illinois.
We don't want World War III.
We are the ones who put him in office. And anything less of those demands, we will promise him that we will not be voting for him this election year. He will lose the election because of the Palestinians, and I promise you that if he does not take a stance now. And with that, we were going to start going off. Dick Durbin, you can hide. Dick Durbin, you can hide. You are funding genocide. You are funding genocide. Dick Durbin, you can hide. Dick Durbin, you can hide. You are funding genocide. You are funding genocide. Dick Durbin, you can hide. Dick Durbin, you can hide. You are funding genocide. You are funding genocide. Dick Durbin stands for. Dick Durbin stands for. Genocide and war. Genocide and war. Dick Durbin stands for. Dick Durbin stands for. Genocide and war. Genocide and war. Dick Durbin stands for. Dick Durbin stands for. Genocide and war. Genocide and war. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. And for this next one, since Durbin has passed legislation to spend at least $4 billion of aid to Israel every year, in addition to additional military packages, we're going to make very clear what that money should go to. Money for education! Money for education! Not for the occupation!
Health care.
Money for education!
Money for education.
Not for the occupation!
Money for health care.
Money for education!
Money for the houseless.
Not for the occupation!
Not for the occupation.
Money for education!
Stop doing economic warfare on nations you don't agree with. Latin America. That's why you have a migrant crisis. Economic warfare. Palestine.
From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. If we don't get no justice. If we don't get no justice. Then you don't get no peace. Then you don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice. If we don't get no justice. Then you don't get no peace. Then you don't get no peace. If we don't get no justice. If we don't get no justice. Then you don't get no peace. Then you don't get no peace. Not another nickel, not another dime. Not another
minutes ago, I was walking over here and a man approached me. He said, "Why are you here?" I said, "First of all, I'm an American and I'm from Chicago, and I don't want 40 million Chicago U.S. tax dollars going to an apartheid state." He said, "Oh, well, it's 0.000%. I'm like, "I don't give a shit."
What are they, the Pied Piper or something, taking our funds?
No peace on stolen land.
No peace on stolen land.
No peace on stolen land.
Everybody got to follow the Pied Piper.
No peace on stolen land.
Senator Durbin, you can't hide.
Senator Durbin, you can't hide.
We charge you with genocide.
We charge you with genocide.
Senator Durbin, you can't hide.
Senator Durbin, you
Everybody's busy following the leader. But what if the leader has a gun? That's a blues song I'm going to be using. Sonny Terry. It's a blues anti-war song. A blues song that's anti-war. Everybody's busy following the leader, but what if the leader has a gun? It's a line in a blues song. I'm getting the album in the mail to put it on the next as a soundtrack. Blues anti-war songs.
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Senator Durbin, you can't hide!
Senator Durbin, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Senator Durbin, you can't hide!
Senator Durbin, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
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 Cease fire now!
Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now! Cease fire now!
You will continue to show up in the streets of Chicago!
Palestine will be free!
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Blind speed.
So if AIPAC...
Yeah, they're blind. They're totally blind.
If AIPAC uses more power, then we're a sham democracy. We're not a democracy if AIPAC uses power, right?
Can you talk a little more about that?
Well, I'm just saying, if AIPAC has more power than people, then are we really a democracy?
Then we're like little piss ants. We're annoying. We're annoying them because we ain't playing their game.
Palestine will be free!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Chicago! Are you happy that we shut this down? Are we gonna keep shutting it down? Then make some noise!
For everyone stuck in traffic, for cars stuck in traffic, if you want to go to work, call your representative.
Enjoy yourself.
What is he saying?
Yeah, he's in a hurry to get through. He wants to get through, so I says, take a break for today. You know, it's McDonald's, you know?
Unconditional ceasefire! Unconditional ceasefire! Unconditional ceasefire! Unconditional ceasefire! Now, Senator Durbin is speaking out of the window. He sees us, but I want him to hear us. I want Lakeshore Drive to rumble with our rage, with our voices. Can you do that for me, Chicago? Dick Durbin, you can't hide! Dick Durbin, you can't hide! You're committing genocide! You're committing genocide! Dick Durbin, you can't hide! Dick Durbin, you can't hide! Genocide! You're committing genocide! Money for education! Money for education! Not for the occupation! Not for the occupation! Money for education! Money